Coming to you straight from Open Goal headquarters in Times Square, New York. My name's Dave.
I'm Joe. Thanks for tuning in to Open Goal, our latest episode here. Thanks for following and subscribing. Let's jump straight into it and look at some of the past results in New York soccer. Dave, what are we looking at?
So the Red Bulls are in the middle of 3 games in 7 days. And the first game was the Galaxy. They tied 1-1. A good atmosphere at the stadium. I was there, as I have been for all the home games. So I'm awesome. But
You're a season ticket holder, so
it happens. And it was definitely the most full I've seen Red Bull Arena, but also the most disappointed. They should have taken home that win. Came out with the 1-1 tie. And then the second result was the Rapids, which unfortunately I couldn't be at, so I'm less awesome for that. But it was also a 1-1 draw. They didn't really create too many chances, so 1-1 was probably fair.
Well, midweek reschedule there, short turnaround again for them. So New York City FC in Chicago, though, not enjoying a 3-game homestand, but they fell to the fire 1-0. What can you really expect, I guess, these days from New York City? That's about what I expected.
Yeah, after the red card in the 26th minute, I pretty much turned off the TV. I didn't really have much faith in it.
Not a very exciting match for City fans. Ryan Merida backing up the goal. Fatal mistake is what really hurt us there on the scoreline. But let's move forward and look to the future. Notably our predictions and our prediction records. Dave, how did you turn out on the prediction records?
So we both dropped to 4-6. So you can do with whatever you want with our predictions.
I'll take it.
4-6.
Let's predict some of the upcoming matches for New York. What's our first match that we're looking at? I think it's today, right?
In a couple hours. I'll be watching a little bit of that and a little bit of the Kentucky Derby. But I'm thinking Revolution Red Bull tie 2-2. Jermaine Jones will be playing, and the Red Bulls defense will definitely be a little tired, so I think it'll be a goal fest.
That's fair. I personally couldn't be less interested in this match. It's Boston, it's the Red Bulls. I hope it's a 0-0 draw. In more exciting news, the Sounders are visiting New York. Clint Dempsey, Obafemi Martins, some relative superstars in the MLS coming to hopefully not score against New York City. What do you think is going to happen in the Bronx?
I think they're definitely going to score. And too much Dempsey, too much Obafemi. I don't think season's looking too good for expansion NYC. 2-0, in my opinion, for Seattle.
Well, I think that it's going to fall the other way, 2-1 to New York City. I think with Villa back and healthy, they're going to get things together and start playing some soccer again. But New York City, you're right, not doing so hot right now. Another team that is doing very well, aside from the Red Bulls, though, are the New York Cosmos in the NASL, your favorite league, Dave.
So the Cosmos are doing pretty well. It just goes to show you can buy yourself the top of the table.
Well, they're sitting on top of the table right now. They're playing at the Brooklyn Cyclones MCU Park tonight, hosting the Ottawa Fury. Should be a pretty exciting match, a la the New York City FC Yankee Stadium setup. So we'll see how that turns out. What's going on in Piscataway, Dave?
Well,
you're from Jersey.
Yeah. Hashtag New Jersey or whatever the Sky Blue FC hashtag is, but they're having a pretty good start to the season. It's a bit disappointing that Rampone and O'Hara will be gone for a big chunk of that, hopefully the next month and a half. So.
Yeah, we'll see how the women's national team turns out in the Women's World Cup in Canada, but they are losing a couple of their key components. Let's jump to our famous lightning round, where one of our assistant producers is going to throw some questions at us, and we'll give you our quick opinions.
All right, so will Ronaldinho come to New York?
I'm going to say yes. What do you think?
Cosmos.
Cosmos? Okay. Well,
All right. Will Lampard come to New York?
no. Joe says no.
Couldn't find an apartment.
No. Rent is prohibitively high here. Speaking of New York and the Blues and Frank Lampard jumping over, what's happened in the land of hashtag NYSBlue, Dave?
So one of our recent Instagram posts,
Development.
we had Joe comment hashtag New York is blue, and we had one of our loyal followers at tribe_BCB respond with it's pretty hostile, where it's, how do you figure you have no stadium, you bought the team, you really have no real ground to stand on? Bit emotional in that response, I think, maybe a bit over the top.
A little charged, certainly, but you know, he's probably keeping in mind the New York Derby, or the Hudson Derby as some people are calling it, coming up in 8 days. We'll see you definitely at Red Bull Arena. I'll be there. Dave, I don't know if you'll be there, even though you're a season ticket holder.
I'll be there.
Will you? Okay. So we'll be at opposite sides of the stadium, though. Maybe we'll have a little Instagram battle, little Twitter battle. What do you think?
If I don't kill you beforehand, I think we'll both definitely be there.
Well, New York City FC doesn't pose much of a threat, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing to our Twitter at OpenGoalNY, Instagram as well at OpenGoalNY, and I'll see you in Harrison.
I'll see you in the Bronx, and then in Harrison, and then back in the Bronx.